What if I told you there's a way that you can automate almost anything using an automation tool in AI? What if, even better, you could self host that automation tool and host your own AI agents in your own server? Today, we are going to be talking about N8N, a way where you can use AI agents to automate almost anything that you do in your business. Now, we're not going to be talking about the self hosting portion, that's for another video, because that's a little bit more of a complicated task. But we're going to be talking about today how to build AI agents for your business using your favorite tools to automate data and process that data and use the power of AI to determine exactly what needs to be done with that data. If you're new to my channel, I will ask you for two things. Please consider liking this video as it helps me reach more people around the world. And also, please consider subscribing. I promise you, you're going to get a whole lot of benefits out of watching my videos, putting out there lots of content, and I'm pretty sure that you're going to learn a lot. With that being said, let's jump into N8N and let me teach you exactly how you can build your own AI agent in about 5 to 10 minutes. All right, so before we jump into the building, I want to show you I created a sample AI agent just to demonstrate exactly how it will work. So basically, we'll have a form that will send data through a webhook to this AI agent. Once the form is submitted, the data from the webhook gets sent to the AI agent, which in turn send it to Google Gemini for processing. Once Google Gemini is done, it send it back to the AI agent, and then the AI agent put it together, send it to Gmail to be sent on an email. Going to go into the form just to show you exactly how it is. This is the form, relatively simple. We're not here to create anything elaborate. All we're trying to do is make something functional just to demonstrate exactly how you can get it done for your specific use case. So this is the form. You got the full name, email address, main keyword, additional keywords, a drop down with some options for the type of blog, and a way for the user to tell me exactly what the blog is about. For the integrations, I got the webhook link from N8N and I pasted into the webhook field on make forms and save the data. Save the configuration, and that way we can send the webhooks to N8N. Now, it's worth knowing that while you're testing, you will want to use the test version of the webhook. Once you are done building and you want to send it to production, you want to use the production URL. That's just something important to know. But we're going to test this. I have pre-filled all the information there. All I have to do is do the recaptcha and we can send this information. I can show you exactly how it looked like. We're going to submit it. We're going to back. We're going to look at the executions. And as you can see, it's running right now. Right now it's executing. And it's going to take about 20 to 25 seconds to execute. But once it's done, it's going to complete the loop and going to be able to get all the data. Execution is running. While it's running, what I'm going to do is I am going to open my email. And as you can see, there are check marks for or four. Is out of the way. So and here is the blog post that it created. It doesn't have any formatting whatsoever, but the point is that it completely did what we needed and it created that blog post. Whether it's good or no, I don't think that's the point. I gotta be honest, the prompt could have used some more refining, but I'm here to demonstrate how to build this agent. So Let's So we're going to build a new workflow in personal. And once you're trying to create the workflow, this is what you're going to see. The first step will be the trigger. So you can either trigger manually on an event that happened on the app, on a schedule, on a webhook call, on a form submission when executed by another workflow, on chat message, or any other way. We're going to use the webhook call, which we were using before. And this is going to be a post because we're going to bring the data from outside, paste in here. We're going to go to integrations. We're going to edit this and we're going to paste on the new webhook. We're going to save it just because I don't want to rebuild the phone all over again. Now, once you had done with that, the next step will be to add the agent. So to add the agent, you're going to click on the plus button and you're going to go to advanced AI and you want to click on the AI agent. Now for the AI agent, for this case, we're going to be using the tools agent because we want it to do actions for us. And we're going to leave everything else as it is. What we are going to do is we are going to add the system message, and this is where we're going to add the prompt a little bit later. So we are actually not going to use that. We're going to delete that, and we're going to find below. And here is where we are going to enter the prompt, which we're going to do here in a moment. So we're going to go back to make form. Actually, go back to N8N. We will have send some data. We're going to delete this. We're going to do one step at a time. Let's open this. We're going to listen test event. Going to go back to make form, and we're going to send test data like fail, probably because we use the wrong webhook. We use um yep, we use the production one. We're going to test again. We're going to listen for event. Back to make form. Send the data is a success. We're going to save, and the data is here, and this is the data that it has sent. So we're going to go back out. Now we're going to add the AI agent again. I'm going to find this below, and we're going to get my prompt. And this prompt will get added in here. And we're going to start adding some information. So basically, the reason why we did that is because now we want to map the information that comes through the webhook into our prompt. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to add this value here. So basically, this is the contest, the same contest that we were using from on the form. I'm going to scroll back up. Let's see. All right, so the keyword, this is the main keyword. So we're making some editing to this prompt. This. All right, so the value from the drop down goes here. Erase this. I think this is relatively good. Yeah. one. So other keywords to are, then we can add additional keywords. And I think that's relatively, we're going to go back. Uh, let's see what is the, yeah. All right, so now we have created the agent. There is an error because it's not connected to a chat model. So we're going to connect, in this case, we're going to connect Google Gemini. I have already connected Google Gemini, but if you need to add a credential, you just click on new credential. You're going to leave the host as it is. And for your API key, you can go to to Google AI Studio. You're going to click on create API key. And here you can select one of your projects and generate a new API key. Once you get that API key, you're going to copy it and you're going to paste it in here, save, and that will allow you to have an API key here for you to use. And then for the model, we're going to use the newest one, which is Gemini 2.0 Pro from February 5th, 2025, which was about 5 days ago. And we are going to go back canvas, and that fits the issue right there. Now from here, we can go one of three different ways. Number one, we could create just like I had it in the workflow before, and step that send that data somewhere, whether that is WordPress, Webflow, Shopify, your email, Notion, you name it. They probably have it, at least the biggest ones. We can have a second AI agent doing a second step, or we can be formatting it in a different way. So what I actually want to do is I want to have another AI agent that refines this for me. So we're going to execute previous nodes just to get the data from what we had before. And we're going to let it run here for a moment. Basically what it's doing is it's going again, right? And while it's doing that, we're going to connect Gemini again. We are going to have this one back up. We're going to go back agent, and we are going to use the out. And what we want to do is uh, uh, um, again, this is going to be relatively bad, um, a relatively bad prompt because it's going to be really simple, but for the purpose of this, it does. Got it. Drop and also correct. All right, so It's, that's so this is how we're going to know that it's actually doing it. Alright, so we got a second step, and then for the last step, again, we're going to send it through Gmail. We're going to send a message. We're going to execute previous notes because we want to get email address, sheets, new blog post, and then output will be from the second one. While it's doing that, we're going to rename this. So this is the draft writer, fine writer. That way we can make sure that we're getting the right one. So the fine writer will go as the message. Then we need the email address that the user input. That's 2. Actually, we're going to hard code this. Get basket cost. That's my email address. So that will go as test. And we're going to back up. We're going to turn this on. And what we're going to do is we're going to go back to make. We're going to change the webhook for the production one. Delete the test and just after webhook. Save it. We're going to open this form and let me pre-fill it so you know. And after a few seconds, I'm done. I'm filling out the form. We're going to finish the CAPTCHA and off we go to the races, being able to send this. We're going to submit it. We're going to go back and we're going to look at the executions. It's running. So far, no issues, and those are good news because that means that we're able to see these go through. So let's give it a moment. Let's make sure that it's getting everything correctly. And as it's doing that, here you should be able to see it should be about just a little longer. Let's actually pause this and we will come back when it's done. It took about a minute, but we are able to get it through. And let me open my email and let's bring it up. And here we have it. And blog post actually starts here. Let's go all the way down to the bottom. I was not really expensive. Oh, that's all my friends right there. So yeah, it went through exactly the steps that we provided, and it did exactly as expected. So that's a thumbs up for that one, that generation. I would argue that it didn't do bad of a job writing this blog post. Yeah. So I don't know how many words are there, but it's pretty cool to see that we were able to get it from. So my initial version was this, using only one agent. This is just a blog test. And we went from that to being able to generate this, which is much nicer, much better organized, and actually looks pretty good. There you have it. That was a that was an example using SEO, and I have to say that you can build almost any use case with AI agents. You just have to have a little bit of imagination and make sure that you're getting everything covered. Um, just to show you a few more things, you can use if this then that kind of scenarios. You can have it wait for a little bit before it executes the next step. You can merge data. There is a whole lot of stuff that you can do in between. You can transform data, date time, filtering that you are already used to. So it's pretty cool to see that you can, in between, filter data, make changes, and make sure that you're getting exactly what you're expecting, exactly what you need. And you can send data to a whole bunch of services. As you can see, there is a whole lot of services here that you can send data to or receive data from in order to process that through your AI agents. Pretty nice. With that being said, this is the end of this video. I really appreciate you taking your time and watching this video. If you enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate all of you that are liking my videos and are following my work. I really hope that you're getting the most of it. And if you have any requests, please let me know down in the comments below. I would be more than happy to address those and make sure that you're getting exactly what you need. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching and hope you have a great rest of your day.